welcome back. First of all, I'm okay. I had the coronavirus. Well, you don't have it, you always have it now. So that's taken some time. It started out with, high fever. Well, not not dangerously high fever, but high fever. You felt very uncomfortable for a week and a half, and coughing. Sometimes I was coughing so much I couldn't catch my breath afterwards. So that was scary. And of course, you get scared because you think you're always told that if you get this, you will die. So that was no fun. But now we are back, and this is the first time in roughly a month. And I'm back to my good old Vauxhall 12.4. As I left it, it wouldn't run. The engine, it didn't run properly, and I figured it was a carburetor problem. And I've been trying to see if I can get myself a hold on a VIC-2, which is what these are born with. This is from 39, so you have a VIC-2, Zenith VIC-2, and you can have it with a Zenith VIC-3. I have both. Unfortunately, I'll show you. Unfortunately, I had the mishaps of dropping one. Just don't drop them, okay? And the third one has a minor defect and might be able to be fixed. I hope so. And we're going to try something very, very different because we are the people that we are, and we think out of the box. This is a VIC-2. I've taken off a few parts for the VIC-3 when we did it. And it's not supposed to look like this because something snapped off. What snapped off is the holding this, right? So this should be it, and there's a whole bit missing. It simply just slid off the table. Yeah, you have to be careful with these things because you don't walk around just buying these everywhere. You can't find these anymore. They're not there. Well, of course, there will be people around the world having 10, 15, 20 of these lying around, just thinking, what should I do with these? And then there's us thinking, wow, where the hell did I get one? So, but this is no good. See? Now, the VIC-3 is similar looking as the VIC-2. This one's how I ever got this. I love this. But the threads in this one is gone, which means that I can't put on the fuel hose, so it'll suck in air, too much air, and the fuel will just come up here instead of into the bowl. So what to do? Well, I was thinking a bit out of the box, and we tried. I say we because, well, I'm in a club called the Vauxhall Owners Club from 19-something here. And there was a guy there who said, well, if you look at the same page as these two are described in, there's a VIC-5 and a VIC-7 that is also mentioned there. And I remember the VIC-7 because you also find those on Volvos, some older ones. Yeah. And you can still get these, and you can get these fairly new. They're of course expensive, but if it'll work, it'll work, right? So I purchased a VIC-7. However, we're not sure if it'll work or not. So that's what we're trying. We're trying out with the VIC-7 to make it work with this car. It needs rejetting the bowl. In here you can see all the shiny bits down there and down here and these here. These are jets, right? So they have a specific drilling, if you can call it that. So it allows X amount of fuel to pass through all this, so you'll get the right fuel and air mixture. This is the I call it accelerator piston, because when you push it, it's gonna squirt in more fuel, and you'll be going faster, faster, and faster. See? Yeah. Okay, so in the VIC7, it's actually the same bowl as on the VIC7. We change out these so you'll match what's written in the handbook for this. So that's what I'm doing right now, and when I've done that, I will see if it will be possible to get this started up again, and hopefully not smoky as much as it used to. I don't know if it's been done before, but this will be interesting because it's as we call it, it's a downdraft. I don't know if you can see through it if I do this, perhaps. Hello. It's like this on the engine. The air gets sucked in here into the inlet of the car, the engine, and it'll burn it off, right? So the theory is the same thing. So if you've got through big 3, 2, 5, 7, whatnot, yeah. Well, that's what's important is the mounting. As well, everything is important, of course, but if this doesn't fit on your inlet like that, well, don't use it. Find something that will fit. And on the 12.4, apparently the VIC7 fits just fine. You can find that in the book as well. You can see the dimensions. So that's next. Next is mounting it, prepping it with fuel, and see if it'll run. That will be interesting. Stick around. Well, just in case that you're wondering, what does the VIC7 look like? Well, hang on. There we go. I'm gonna grab one. Well, I already have one. This is mounted. This is the VIC7, and this is the VIC3. Very, very similar. See? Well. So what's the difference, you ask? Well, let me show you. You see here, you have controls for acceleration, and on top of that is for the choker level. Let me show you something. Hang on. Okay, so what we got here is down here we have the controls. Keep it steady, steady. There you go. Here we have the controls. All right. This will be the accelerator, where on the other one it was placed back here. And the choker is up here, and it also has a little bit of connection down there. So, but still. So in theory, that's the difference. You have the bulb here, inlet here, vibration damper, whatever it is in here, choker level here. So I'm confident this is going to work. It's just try it and see what happens. So, okay, let's go.